Have you ever wondered which countries truly carry the strongest Buddhist influence in the world today, not just by population but by culture, history, and daily life as well? Buddhism has survived for over 2,500 years and continues to shape nations in powerful and meaningful ways. From ancient pilgrimage sites to modern cities filled with temples, its presence is still deeply felt. In this video, we explore the top 10 most powerful Buddhist countries in the world in 2026. This list is not about politics or military strength, but about spiritual influence and cultural depth.
Number 10. India.
India takes the 10th position as the birthplace of Buddhism and the land where it all began. Siddhartha Gautama was born, attained enlightenment, and delivered his first sermon here. Sacred sites like Bodh Gaya, Sarnath, and Kushinagar attract millions of pilgrims every year. Although Buddhists are a minority today, India's historical influence is unmatched. Ancient universities like Nalanda once drew scholars from across Asia. Buddhism spread from India to Sri Lanka, China, Southeast Asia, and beyond. Modern Indian Buddhism includes strong reform movements inspired by social equality. Pilgrimage tourism continues to grow across Buddhist circuits. India also hosts international Buddhist conferences and cultural exchanges. The philosophical roots of Buddhism remain deeply tied to Indian soil. No list of Buddhist power can exist without acknowledging India's foundational role. Number 9. South Korea. South Korea ranks 9th for its unique blend of ancient Buddhist tradition and modern society. Buddhism arrived here over 1,600 years ago and deeply influenced Korean art and architecture. Mountain temples remain important spiritual retreats even today. Korean Seon Buddhism is respected worldwide for its meditation practices. National festivals like the Lotus Lantern Festival celebrate Buddhist heritage publicly. Temples actively engage in social welfare and cultural education. Urban temples coexist with fast-paced city life. Many Koreans participate in Buddhist rituals regardless of formal religious identity. Buddhist aesthetics influence Korean philosophy, design, and national symbols. Monastic traditions remain disciplined and respected. Despite modernization, Buddhism continues to shape Korea's cultural soul.
Number 8. Taiwan.
Taiwan holds the 8th position as a major center of modern Chinese Buddhism. The island is home to influential Buddhist organizations with global outreach. Taiwanese Buddhism strongly emphasizes charity, education, and humanitarian work. Large monasteries function as spiritual, educational, and social institutions. Buddhist media, publishing, and digital outreach are highly developed here. Pilgrims and students from around the world visit Taiwanese temples. Buddhism in Taiwan blends tradition with modern values. Monastic universities train both monks and lay followers. Public support for Buddhist activities remains strong. Festivals and rituals are widely observed across society. Taiwan's organized and global approach gives it significant Buddhist influence.
Number 7. Cambodia.
Cambodia ranks 7th due to its overwhelming Buddhist majority and national devotion. Theravada Buddhism is practiced by nearly the entire population. Monks play a central role in community and spiritual life. Daily almsgiving rituals connect people directly with monasteries. Angkor Wat stands as a powerful symbol of Cambodia's spiritual heritage. Buddhism shapes moral education and social values. Despite historical devastation, Buddhist institutions have been rebuilt. Religious festivals unite the nation each year. Buddhist teachings influence Cambodian art and storytelling. Temples serve as community centers beyond religion. Cambodia's identity is inseparable from Buddhism.
Number 6. Vietnam.
Vietnam takes the 6th position with its rich and diverse Buddhist traditions. Vietnamese Buddhism blends Mahayana teachings with local customs and ancestor veneration. Pagodas are present in nearly every town and village. Buddhism has historically supported resistance, resilience, and unity. Major festivals like Vesak are celebrated nationwide. Monks and nuns are involved in education and charity. Buddhist philosophy influences literature and poetry. Urban temples remain active spiritual spaces. Buddhism coexists with other beliefs peacefully. Generations continue to pass down Buddhist customs. Vietnam's spiritual diversity strengthens its Buddhist presence.
Number 5. Japan.
Japan ranks 5th for its deep cultural and historical Buddhist influence that continues to shape society today. Buddhism has influenced Japanese life for more than 1,400 years through rituals, ethics, and aesthetics. Zen Buddhism, in particular, has had a powerful global impact on meditation and mindfulness. Temples play a central role in traditional ceremonies and seasonal observances. Japanese gardens, art, architecture, and tea culture reflect Buddhist principles of simplicity and balance. Pilgrimage routes remain popular spiritual journeys for locals and visitors. Buddhism once guided samurai ethics, discipline, and honor. Many Japanese follow Buddhist customs without formal religious identification. Ancient temples are preserved with exceptional care and respect. Buddhist philosophy still inspires modern wellness and mental clarity practices. Cultural preservation remains a national priority. Japan's interpretation of Buddhism continues to influence the world. Japan's cultural export of Buddhism is truly global.
Number 4 Myanmar.
Myanmar takes fourth place as one of the most devoted Theravada Buddhist nations in the world, where Buddhism is not just a religion but a way of life. Monks are deeply respected and play a central role in social, spiritual, and moral guidance. Most young men temporarily ordain as monks at some point in their lives, which strengthens community bonds. Pagodas dominate city skylines and rural landscapes, symbolizing faith and devotion. Religious merit-making through donations and offerings is practiced daily by ordinary citizens. Buddhist education often begins in monasteries from a young age. Major festivals are closely tied to the Buddhist calendar and celebrated nationwide. Monasteries provide education, shelter, and spiritual counseling to communities. Buddhist values guide moral behavior and social harmony. Despite political challenges and hardships, faith remains strong. Meditation and scriptural study continue across generations. Myanmar's deep-rooted devotion places it firmly among the strongest Buddhist countries.
Number 3 China.
China ranks third due to having the largest Buddhist population in the world, giving it unmatched scale and diversity. Buddhism has existed in China for nearly 2,000 years and evolved uniquely alongside local philosophies. Chinese Buddhism includes Mahayana, Tibetan, and Theravada traditions practiced across different regions. Ancient cave temples and monasteries preserve priceless Buddhist art and scriptures. Buddhism historically influenced Chinese ethics, philosophy, and governance. Pilgrimage sites remain spiritually significant and culturally protected. Buddhist festivals continue to be observed across communities. Monasteries attract devotees, scholars, and tourists alike. Buddhist teachings influence modern wellness, meditation, and mindfulness practices. Cultural revival has renewed interest among younger generations. Academic research on Buddhism remains strong. China's vast population and heritage give it enormous Buddhist influence.
Number 2 Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka takes second place as one of the oldest continuously Buddhist nations in the world, with an unbroken tradition spanning over 2 millennia. Buddhism arrived on the island in the 3rd century BCE and became deeply embedded in society. The Theravada tradition has been carefully preserved through scriptures and monastic discipline. Sacred relics, including the tooth relic, are deeply revered nationwide. Kings historically protected and promoted Buddhism as a state responsibility. Religious festivals are celebrated with national pride and participation. Monastic education remains highly respected and influential. Buddhist ethics shape cultural norms and social values. The island attracts international pilgrims and scholars. Meditation traditions from Sri Lanka are practiced worldwide. Ancient stupas and monasteries still stand strong. Sri Lanka's continuous Buddhist history makes it exceptionally powerful.
Number 1 Thailand.
Thailand ranks number 1 as the most powerful Buddhist country in 2026 due to its overwhelming devotion and visibility of Buddhism in daily life. Buddhism is practiced by the vast majority of the population and shapes national identity. Temples are central to communities, serving spiritual, cultural, and educational roles. Monks are influential figures in moral guidance and social leadership. National festivals like Songkran combine cultural celebration with Buddhist values. Temple architecture defines the country's global image. Buddhist teachings influence behavior, traditions, and family life. Thailand is a global center for meditation retreats and spiritual tourism. Monastic scholarship remains strong and well organized. Religious education is widely supported by the state and society. From cities to villages, Buddhism is visible everywhere. Thailand truly stands as the living heart of global Buddhism. These are the top 10 most powerful Buddhist countries in the world in 2026. Each nation contributes uniquely to Buddhism's global presence. Some shaped its origins, others preserved and expanded it. Together, they represent Buddhism's resilience and adaptability. From ancient temples to modern cities, the faith continues to thrive. Buddhism remains a guiding force for millions worldwide. If you enjoyed this deep cultural journey, like and subscribe. Share this video with someone interested in world religions. Comment below which country impressed you the most. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.